Hello and welcome YouTube. I'm sorry if my mic seems to be a little glitchy, because I tried to record this video earlier, but my mic glitched out to the point where I couldn't upload it. So I'm going to try to use this mic and see how it goes, and hopefully it's not glitchy. But as you can tell, this is going to be different from my other videos. This is from Brandy, Nico, and Namiko Entertainment. I know I missaid that, I'm sorry. I'm not good at mentioning stuff like that. But this is gonna be channel trailer for Feature Daydream. Usually I don't care about these trailers at all. They're just gonna mention a character. But I decided to watch it just to kill some time. And it was worth it. Because I personally found out some huge stuff. Which I'm gonna mention in this video. And to avoid it breaking my mic, I'm afraid this was the thing that broke it. I'm gonna mute the volume. So sorry if you're trying to listen. I'm gonna mute the volume to avoid it breaking my mic if that was the thing causing it. One thing I want to point out though, a little bit after here, you're going to recognize this dude. This is one of the enemies. Not this dude specifically. I think this is a Barrage or Barrage Assault or something. I don't remember their exact name. But this isn't the exact enemy, but an enemy similar to this but for AR called the Assault Trooper is the enemy you encounter in the Fatal Bullet tutorial. And this area you'll recognize is the Old South. You could tell by this here and the fact that it seems to be falling apart, because the Old South seems to be a ruined city surrounded by bots. Okay, I need to go back a little bit for this one. This dragon is nothing really important. It's probably just a new add-on. But this is what is huge. This and something over here that's out of screen right now, but I'll mention in a few seconds. This here, this is the lighthouse from Sultry Sands, and there's the staircase for it to go inside the lighthouse. Now you're probably thinking, wait, isn't that two Fatal Bullet references from one trailer? And if you're thinking that, you'll be right. These are Fatal Bullet references. That's further increased with this. This is SBC Glockland. This is the thing that's in the middle of the SBC Glockland. So, straight away, there's 3 references to Fatal Bullet, and this shot, she that's fired, shit on here, is explosive shot. Normally this doesn't suit snipers, but they added this shot in the Fatal Bullet towards snipers to make them more powerful for the AMR breakthrough. So this is explosive shot, which is a skill from Fatal Bullet. Which you may be thinking, why are you mentioning so many Fatal Bullet references for Feature Daydream trailer? Here's the thing. I suspect Feature Daydream is going to be a remake of Fatal Bullet. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be different. Like, he wasn't in Fatal Bullet before. But there's probably going to be new bosses and other stuff, and it's going to have the same concept of Fatal Bullet, meaning there's probably going to be character customization as well. Because in Fatal Bullet, there was character customization, and they could just reuse that character customization if they wanted to save profits, and just add a few more items. Because the customization for Fatal Bullet is so huge, where, honestly, they can just take the customization from Fatal Bullet, just add a few more outfits, and call it a day. That's literally all you need to do. and people have more than enough fun with the customization. Because there's just way too much customization in the game. Like, I played the game for years and don't have every accessory. There's so much of it. I'm not kidding about that. And that's not to mention that there's a school uniform you can unlock too. Don't get me wrong. It's really hard to unlock the school uniform. It's one of the secret outfits you can unlock in the game. But you could unlock a school uniform in Fatal Bullet. They have exclusively hard outfits to get because and it just further says how much customization there are. They have separate things specifically for outfits because there's so much customization. It's unbelievable, the customization in Fatal Bullet. It's still the best in any game I ever played. By far. I never played a game that even came close to Fatal Bullet's customization levels. So they're probably going to reuse that customization and feature Daydream if this is a Fatal Bullet remake. So I suspect character customization, and it's probably going to be a different story. Based off this dragon, it's probably going to be a different story. Unless he's just a side boss you could fight just to get a certain weapon, which is entirely possible, but I don't think they will do the same story because that could get people not to play the game. And they're probably going to want people like me who are Fatal Bullet players to come play this game. So, they're probably going to have a different story. But besides from that, it seems to be a Fatal Bullet remake. And that would explain why this game, and specifically one of the last two games, Shinon didn't have a sniper, now has a sniper. Because she's going back to the Fatal Bullet where she uses a sniper. In the last two games, she used a bow because it was fantasy based. Now this one's more of a modern kind of base. So she has a sniper. And I'm not fully sure here what this is here. It does remind me of the Roman wasteland. There are mountains in the Roman wasteland that are really big, and it's also the closest city, closest to the SBC Glockland. And if they are basing this off Fatal Bullet, then this is probably the Roman wasteland in the background here. And if that's the case, that means this is going to be open world, which is kind of shown based off the other trailers I've seen. I only really seen like one other trailer though, so don't really count me on that. But this seems to be the Roman wasteland. And earlier was the Old South, and this seems to be Sultry Sands right there. And based on what I'm seeing, this is going to be a huge map. It makes sense. They have probably 4 to 5 areas to cover if they are doing Fatal Bullet again. They have to do Natural City, SPC Glockland, Roman Wasteland, Sultry Sands, Old South, Forgotten Woods, and arguably the Right Frontier. You could argue not the Right Frontier because the Right Frontier is a DLC map, but then again, the Right Frontier is one of the most went on, so because it's one of the most went on, it will probably be added to the game anyway. Let's be real. That's where most of the DLCs were taking place, Right Frontier. They might do the same with this. They'll probably have Right Frontier have where all the DLCs are. But that's really only what I really want to mention in this video. I just decided to watch this trailer and I'm like, oh wait, I need to make a video on this. This is huge. Kind of thing. I know most of you guys probably won't care considering my content's gacha games, so you guys probably don't care what Fatal Bullet is going to be about. But this is big for me, and I personally love this. So I have really high hopes for this. And if you're wondering, that's how the trailer ends. So there's nothing really else besides from this. So, yeah. But as you can tell by that, there is a bunch of different stuff to suggest that this is going to be a Fatal Bullet remake, which is huge. But I'm going to end the video here, and I hope you have a good day.